Semper Fine, welcome back. We join with the 13th SEU as they infiltrate a base in the salt flats of Green Fields. Their Bearcat lays wrecked outside, having been taken down by a surface-to-air missile. They've just opened the door on this, I guess, small airlock-type room that they're in, and see a man with a machine gun standing outside. So we're going to pick right up into the combat. The initiative's already been run. Somebody was asking if they want to trade. Finnegan, you are up first. So you can, you can handle the trade at any point in time for initiatives. But yeah. Finnegan, you are up first, my friend.
Yeah, I'll swap positions with Sergeant Stratford.
So you'll go on the bottom and I'll go on the top.
Ooh.
I like it.
So, yeah. So prepare to rush Marines, and I'm gonna use my prepare to rush talent so that everyone can make a move action with a successful command check.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So aren't you glad that I put that stress on you?
Yeah. Thanks, DM.
Yep. All right. So mother. No problem. Let's see here. So everyone can make a move action, which, wow, we have not done combat in a hot minute. Which is, I believe, 30 feet plus the 10, but I just want to pull up. There's house rules. House rules. You can move 10 feet for free. So this is a move action, so everyone can do 30 feet. So feel free to move. And that's a slow action for you, correct?
Stay on this guy you're at, or you're pushing up, or I'm gonna go to the right with this smart gun.
Definitely the right with the smart gun. Because this guy's by himself. I'm gonna try to clean him real quick, and then.
Okay. We'll get him,
okay,
cowboy.
It's your fast action. Okay, cool.
Everyone else can move too.
Yeah, everyone can.
Literally get in a better spot. Right now we only have 2 bogeys and a door over here.
Yeah, I got one to the east. Or to the right.
This guy just like is stuck. Paused while we all like rush him.
He's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? I can't move! Poor guy.
Zap, Artois, Davis, are you guys moving?
Just where I moved there beside that door.
Davis is like, nah, I'm staying up top, guys.
I'm going up. See ya.
Yeah, I mean, for now, and unless you tell me to move forward, I'm watching our back for the moment.
Zap, are you happy where you are? Hold on a second. Let me make sure Zap's happy.
There's the back.
Zap? You're muted if you're... Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're muted, buddy.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, I said if that's me on the outside of the door there, I'm gonna
this is you
hug
right
that
there.
position. I'm gonna hug that position, and
okay.
I'm pointing towards my left, down the hallway.
Okay, so Stratford, that use of that action takes your fast action. You still have your slow action.
Yep. Now, if I'm getting this close, if I shoot my shotgun, is that a penalty?
You are not engaged in melee, so no.
Okay, I'm just gonna pump this guy with my Ithaca.
Okay, so because you are in that close of a range, it is +3. So on that, so right click on your shotgun, there'll be a thing that'll say like bonus dice or whatever, put 3 in there. Don't put +3, put 3.
For sure. It's listed as an active.
So what you do then is, let's see here, inventory. So you right click on your pulse, or the picture of your pulse rifle up there. Should be. Yep, I already did it for you because I'm that cool.
Thanks.
There you go. There you go, buddy. Yep.
Thanks. Well. And I rolled the extra 3.
Yeah, I just saw him. Do you want to push that?
You might as well. I could use more stress. Well, that's fine.
Well, that's fine. Okay, what's the damage on that? 3. Okay, and if I remember right, on these things... let's see. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm gonna-
rolling that. Sorry about that.
Oh,
no.
no, it's okay. I'm gonna make him drop his gun and do more damage if possible.
Okay, 1 second. Just reading up, because
Yeah, no worries.
I think on shotguns, ammo or armor's doubled.
I think so.
I do love the way the Aliens book looks.
Yeah, it's pretty well organized too.
Yes.
I think you might have made the Ithaca for me, if I had not mistaken.
I did, but I'm just going to go with the only difference is that
Right.
it was just higher damage, shorter range. That was the difference. So whatever the rest of the stuff is on there. Shotgun armor is doubled. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So back up. Okay. So you have 2 stunts. You want to use one of those to make him drop his weapon?
Drop weapon, extra damage. Yep.
Okay. So that's 4 damage. Armor doubled.
Oh, poor guy.
Okay, tell me what happens to him.
All right. Well, I call the Marines to move. I rush through the door. I spot this guy. We already knew he was there. Instantly barrel stuff. Ithaca. His guts are splattered against the back wall.
That takes us to Zap.
I had my pulse rifle. Can I use fast action to swap to my grenade launcher?
Yes, sir. And remember,
high explosive.
you can move 10 feet for free in this without using a move action.
How far down are those guys down that hallway? Can I see them?
You can see whatever you can see, my friend. That's the beauty of this game.
If you're just asking, I would tell you it's 30 meters.
Yeah,
30 meters.
feet.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna take a shot. Yeah. Then I'm gonna hold my position, and then high explosive round down the hallway towards that target. Bloop.
Let's see.
Sound nice.
Ranges. There we go. Okay, so that's medium range. So on your whenever you go to click your. All right, so I'm gonna arrange your stuff here just a little bit better so that I can see it. Okay, so right click on the word, the arm at you for A2, and then put -1 in for the modifier.
-1. Done.
Yep. Okay, hit it. You want to push that?
I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay. How do you want to spend that extra stunt?
Knock him flat.
That takes 2.
Make him drop his gun.
Okay, that's 1. All right. So, and then we do damage. So that is GM dice roller. Base dice is 9. Okay, 1 point of damage. Armor roll. Okay, so the grenade lands next to him and it blows up. He kind of ducks down, shields himself. Doesn't save him too much. Some of the shrapnel embeds himself into his arm and he kind of goes like this, and the rifle goes spinning out of his hand. Roland Davis.
I'm staying up top still. I'm going to actually go prone just like next to this hatch and just scan the horizon, going on Overwatch basically for anyone opening another hatch.
Okay. So you can see from your position, the wounded Jesse Thompson is near that downed Bearcat, and he's on a radio trying to pull up stuff, but you don't see any hatches opening at this time.
Okay.
Billy Artois. But if anything does happen with that, I will let you know.
Yeah, so old Billy's gonna peek his pulse rifle outside of the this door here and try to hit the same bogey that Zap just shot at.
Okay, medium range, so same thing. So right click on your pulse rifle, the word for your pulse rifle, and then put a -1 in for the modifier.
Yep.
So your gun jams. Go ahead and roll panic.
Oh no.
Yep.
So if you go onto your character sheets, up there at the top where it says stress, click that button.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
Nice.
So you're keeping it together, but you gotta your gun. So you fire off the first couple rounds, they go wide, and then all of a sudden it's like clunk. So you're gonna have to spend your slow action next round, or you can try to use a fast action to do it. But you have to do a heavy machinery roll, and if you fail it, there's consequences.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So your weapon is jammed, and that takes us to old Lightning Joe Finnegan.
After seeing this one get a
Splatted.
face full of lead, he's just gonna turn and try and fire off a shot at him.
What are you using?
I'm using his 357.
Okay, so good medium range. So same thing as the others. So right click, -1 for distance, or for the modifier. Holy shit! You want to push that?
No, I think I'm good on that.
Okay, what do you want to use those three stunts for?
Let's see here. Let me do. I think I'm going to actually position myself to switch the initiatives with the enemy.
Okay.
And how many more does that leave me? One more?
You don't want to do that. Their positions are 7 and 8.
Oh, I thought it was to exchange it with them in that same round.
No. I mean, you can, but you would just skip your turn that round. You know what I mean? You can't take a second action. Nice try though.
So then I'm just gonna push them back and do more damage.
Okay, so push back would be 1. So we'll push them back this way. And so the other 2 would go into damage. So that's a total of 4 damage. Let's do the armor check. Tell me what happens to him.
So after seeing Sarge blow this guy's face off next to me, I turn around after Lorca's shot and everybody else's shot towards him. And then I just quickly draw my revolver and blast a couple shots into him, and his helmet or whatever he's wearing goes flying, and he goes flying back with it as well and hits the wall and just slumps down.
And he falls to the ground. You know, blood is everywhere. There's a mess. You start to, as the comet kind of starts to die down, you're starting to hear what could best be described as sirens, I guess. Like some type of an alert.
Okay.
And so we're out of combat. Do as you will.
All right, they know we're here.
Clear right, Sergeant.
Obviously.
Reload.
All right. Yeah. Billy, I heard that gun jam all the way out here. Get that taken care of.
I'm working on it right now, Sarge. Damn thing.
I got to
So yeah, your weapon's clear.
All right. Roger, look, we're gonna check out this door here to see if we can see if we have anybody on this side. How did that drone work, actually? Can you, like,
Didn't
is
you
it go
say
under?
fuck that drone?
Well, I was kidding, of course.
I was making
I
jokes.
was being
Got it.
facetious.
It's a little like
Facetious.
quad rotor drone.
Okay, does it go underneath doors and stuff, or does
It
it?
won't go under doors, no.
Okay, all right.
If there's
I
a
didn't know
gap, maybe.
concept.
Yeah.
So,
Right, well-
you, Davis, you hear a voice coming in over your radio. Corporal Davis.
Yeah, what is it? Make it quick.
Hey, it's Jesse. Brookson's on his way out here. They're on their way. They're gonna come out here. They're gonna provide overwatch here on the outside. You gotta ride out whenever you get done.
All right. Good work. I'll be heading in here soon. Make sure, let us know if there's any more hatches that open up.
Will do.
Right.
I
Sounds
will
good.
probably
All right.
Hop down in.
Good for you. We're gonna open up this door here to the left. Finnegan, get your eyes on it. Zap, I see you eyeballing it. All right. Ithaca in hand. I am opening the door. Oh, fucking course! I knew it!
What?
Classic. Yeah, I just think it's funny. We always open doors into getting Swiss cheese to sentry guns, and we never learn.
Never learn. I keep hoping someday that you guys will figure all that out, but it's okay.
It's fun. It's all in good fun.
That's fine. Okay, I gotta add some people to Combat Tracker. Hold on. And
At least my back is facing this thing.
It's fine. You're gonna be
fine.
okay.
it's
Obviously.
Oh, okay. Who's gonna take the hits for me?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, Finnegan.
I probably
What
will.
a chap!
Honestly.
What a chap!
Hey, wait a second. Before we open that door, did we look down? Did we check that hallway?
That's what I was about to ask.
well,
No, we didn't check the hallway.
the door is opened.
Yeah.
Sarge just starts
Lucas.
opening doors.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little antsy.
He's a little excited. Let him be. Oh,
Kid in the
okay.
candy shop here. I was like, oh, I killed one. Let's go. And then I'm about to get.
That's cool. It is what it is. All right.
Oh, there's a lot rolling for initiative.
All right. That's cool. All right. So I think Billy, Stratford, Lorca, Finnegan, Davis, and Zap. Okay, good. You guys are all on the Combat Tracker. So yeah, the minute that you open at that door, you kind of start to see this very wide open kind of bay. There's power loader in there. There's a bunch of vehicles, mostly motorcycles, a couple of the technicals. It looks like this is a major storage area for equipment. You see a sentry gun kind of doing its thing. It looks very. It's definitely not one of the UA 571Cs. It looks very similar to it. Very boxy. It looks like it's kind of low class. Like, hey, we need a sentry gun. We have a sentry gun at home. You know what I mean? Like, this is the sentry gun at home.
Great value brand.
This is definitely, yeah, this is, instead of Lucky Charms, this is, Irish Corn Pops. Like, it's the difference, right? So the minute that it opens, it opens fire. So that would be the person that's in front of the door. GM roller. So the normal one runs at 8 dice. This one runs at 6.
Quick, shut
Okay.
the door.
So it's a little
And
janky. It's a little janky.
And all of the shots just go flying around, and they kind of spatter into like the wall over here and here. And so we jump back into initiative, and so let's see who has the initiative. I have the initiative. And so haha! And so let's see here. This guy. That's too far. That's good. Ends up hearing the door open and kind of takes off running and gets into a position behind these motorcycles here to provide a little bit of cover. And Stratford, you open the door, high or low?
Oh, hi.
So Finnegan, you're under attack.
Sorry, buddy.
And again, the shots just kind of spang off the area. A shot bounces off near your head, but it completely misses. And so that takes us to PFC Billy Artois.
Bolin, how you feeling, buddy? You doing okay?
Yeah, I got hit pretty hard in that crash. You mind taking a look real quick?
Yeah, let me see that. And Billy's going to use his Motrin and water.
Okay, medicine check.
Yep.
Okay, that'll heal him for the 1 point that he can get back.
That
And
is
so
half of my health, though.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's perspective. It's like, oh, it's only one success. Don't worry, that's my half of my health. So you still have your fast action, Billy, if you want to do anything else. Like move.
Yeah. Billy'll... Oh. I moved rolling somehow. Billy will pop out of here. And hug the wall.
Okay. That takes us to one of my guys. Okay. Good to go. Sergeant Stratford, you're up.
All right. I didn't mean to shut the door there.
Nope. Soup. I mean, that's
I'm
also
up,
an
okay.
option.
Let's go home. Let's go home. I'm gonna use my again. I'm gonna use that prepare to rush and give everybody a free move action
Okay.
on a successful command.
Before we do that, you need to do a panic check.
On Hispanic. Oh, good.
Tremble. You start to tremble. All agility rolls suffer a -2 modifier. So doesn't mean that your action doesn't go through.
Right.
It just means that that's the case. So everyone can move 30 feet.
I'm moving down this hallway. Who's with me?
I got you
I'll
covered.
come. Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna face south or down, I guess.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to watch Sarge. He's over here pissing his pants in the corner, so I'll go with him.
I have low blood sugar. All right. Once everybody moves, I'll take my time. Oh, this is a longer hallway than I thought.
All right, Lorca, stop. Go back.
I meant to be on that corner.
Stand by.
Oh god. Hello.
So the minute that you come around that corner, Lorca, you just as rounds start spattering around all over the place, and a couple of rounds end up hitting you. Roll your let me see real quick. This is ranged heavy. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me check something. Okay, roll your armor. It's not armor piercing.
I just click on the name, right?
Correct. As long as you have it worn. Yeah, you have it worn. So just click on the word armor. First page.
Oh, I'm just
bottom
clicking on
left.
the other part. Sorry.
Yeah, it's cool. That's fine. So you end up taking 3 points of damage. And that drops you down. So roll on crit.
Oh, you're dead? Oh my god.
Okay, so the rounds as you come around that corner, they kind of spray. One spangs off of your helmet, and it kind of grazes the side of your head, and the head's an incredibly vascular thing, right? And so blood just starts leaking down into your eyes.
Okay.
All right, so you didn't do your full move action, right? You still had one more?
Me? No, that was with Sarge's move.
No, I know. You still had one more square that you could move, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm staying right here.
Oh, you're going to stay right there. Okay, now remember, you are down right now. Okay, which means that you have been dropped. So you are, I can't remember the term that they use in this game, but basically the only action that you can do is try to fix yourself or get the fuck out of the way.
Dude, back around the corner, man. You're still in.
Yeah.
Yeah, back around the corner.
Just trying to help you out, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Broken.
Be-
That's the term.
When it's my turn, right?
You can still move back one because you still have that one
Okay.
movement left. There you go. Okay. Anybody else want to move?
I'm gonna shut the door. Actually,
Okay.
now that this has happened, I'm gonna go
Okay.
my movement over to this guy. And I'll wait for everyone else.
I'm gonna move
Oop.
towards Lorca.
Go ahead. You can move 30 feet. Or meters, I guess it's because I didn't set the map up right.
Can you move that for
I'm
me?
also gonna do that.
Who's moving you? Somebody's moving you, not me.
I am, yeah.
Okay.
I'm facing towards Lorca. If anyone comes around that corner,
They're gonna take a grenade right in the face and shrapnel everybody.
yeah. Don't put me in the. Don't put me up against the wall. Put me. Yeah.
Think here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Davis, you moved. Everyone else moved. Finnegan, you can move if you want, buddy.
No, I'm not moving. I got a plan.
Oh. Lorca.
I use my fast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I used.
well,
use my fast.
you used
because it was just
you
a command.
used yeah. The fast command is that, and if you moved, you're good. Okay, so you still have your slow action.
Correct. Yeah. Can I stabilize Lorca? Is that a thing?
Medical aid.
Okay. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
roll
I'm-
panic.
I'm having a ball here, guys.
Drop item. Whether by stress, confusion, or realization that you're all going to die anyway, you drop your weapon or other important item. Your stress increases by 1, so I'll handle the stress. You drop your Ithaca.
Oh. So I'm rushing over to Lorca. I just drop my Ithaca on the ground, and I'm looking at him, shaking him a little bit, trying to assess the damage. So that when a grenade comes around the corner, we all die. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Aiden Stratford, thank you.
Sorry, whatever the last person I click on is what it comes up as. So yeah, you don't get him up, and because you rolled a panic, you can't.
Lorca!
All right, so that takes us to Lorca. You're up.
Okay, I'd like to try and get up.
Okay. So on your own, if you're broken and no one is around to help you, you automatically recover 1 point of health after 1 turn, which is not this. Or you can try and get up yourself. Slow action, medical roll.
Okay.
And since that's empathy, you don't take any negative modifiers on it.
Oh.
Roll panic.
All right. We're going good, guys. This is good. We're starting.
You guys are a fucking crack team here. This is why Stratford said to Davis, "Yeah, good for you. Whatever you came down into the pit."
Oh god.
Where's the
So
panic?
you
button?
click on stress on the first page.
Thank you.
He dies on the
These
first op.
Keeping it together.
Keeping it together. All right, so that's basically your only action. You're trying to get the blood out of your fucking face, and it's not working, buddy. You're still down and out.
Somebody fucking help me. God damn it.
Mighty Lightning Joe Finnegan, you're up.
So my Lightning Joe Finnegan is going to prop open the door just a little bit, and he is going to throw an electroshock grenade in there.
What's your target?
My target is to try and get it in here to try and disable this sentry gun if it'll do anything.
Sounds good. Okay, so roll your range combat at a -2.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that panic. Let's see what happens. Keeping it together. So the electro stun grenade. How do you want to spend those stunts? You have 2 stunts to spend. If you wanna pump them all in, I'll say that it's blown up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try and do. Is I was gonna try and blow that thing up at least, or get it defunctional.
Are you shutting the door again?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do at the
Okay.
end. Was close it after I threw it.
So you kind of open this door up, it cracks open a little bit, you kind of chuck in the grenade because you're not really looking, right? You took a little bit of a penalty on that, but that grenade rolls on the ground, kind of hits the stabilizer for the sentry gun, and it shorts out, and you just see the top as the door closes again of that sentry gun blow off and go flying across the room.
Nice.
Sarge, I took care of the sentry.
Good work. Meanwhile, I'm still shaking Lorca.
Davis, you're up.
All right.
Never shake a baby.
So I know we've got someone to the south end of this hallway. I don't know what's to the north, so I'm just dropping my gun on its sling and pulling out an electroshock grenade, and I'm going to try and kind of bounce it off the wall a little bit. Just throw it over here,
Which way? Sorry. Ping
down
me?
this way where I'm measuring.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so
Wait,
I guess
say that
right
again?
there.
I'm
'Cause
not
I
seeing
don't
your
want to
ping.
expose
Oh, there it
myself
is.
to the north.
So you're trying to get it like over this way, basically,
Yeah,
without expose. You don't want us exposing ourselves.
yeah. I'm going to do that and then back up to where I was here, basically.
Okay. Range check -3. Since you're trying to bounce and do things blindly.
-3, you said?
Yes, sir. So you hear the electrostun grenade bounce off a wall, and it go off, and you hear ah! And you hear what sounds like metal hit the ground.
Nice.
Okay, and then that takes us to my guys. Hold on a second. Sorry, that's not what I was supposed to roll. Dice 2. There we go. So you hear a door open to the south, and you hear what sounds like a ratcheting noise, like the shotgun sound. And you hear a boop, and a grenade lands back over here and explodes, showering this entire hallway. This poor body without a head because of Finnegan, right, gets most of the shrapnel. The door over here takes a bunch of it, but none of you guys do.
Holy shit!
Zap, you're up.
So that came from the north? Is that what you said?
No, it came from the south, and
Okay,
it
the same
landed
place?
here. Yep.
The same place that that Davis just threw his electro
Yep.
grenade, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it take me 10 feet to just step around this corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd step that 10 feet, sight target, and fire down the hallway with the HE grenade launcher.
Who are you shooting at? You got a couple of targets.
Closest one.
Okay. So that range is... That's within short, so no modifier. Just go ahead and click on your grenade launcher and hit OK.
Okay.
Oh!
All right.
Oh.
Okay,
Give
first thing we need to do
Ludacris
is we need... Well, hold on. We need to handle panic first. So hit
Yep.
stress.
Still could fail.
So first page is it'll be a stress button up at the top.
Yeah, I just added stress.
No, you don't add it. You click that button. Take that stress back down.
Sorry. Okay, so first page stress. Okay. So diffusion. I don't see it.
So
Upper
up
right
at the
corner?
top, that word, just click on the word stress.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Panicked.
Nervous
No,
twitch, your stress level. Oh, no!
Hold on. No, I've got a couple of whatchamacallit talents specifically for this. I've got Nerves of Steel and I've got Overkill.
Okay, so what do those do?
You're going to make me look it up. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get a -2 modifier on all stress rolls, so you are fucking lucky beyond fucking belief,
Wow.
because otherwise everyone's stress would have went up.
Nice.
Okay, so you're still in keeping it together.
Okay.
So yeah, this round goes off. You have 3 stunts to spend. What do you want to do with that?
3 stunts. Oh, what are my options?
There's a lot of them. There's a list.
I gotcha.
Inflict another
Thanks,
damage.
'cause I'm
you
looking
can
other
pin
things
down
up
an
right now.
enemy, You can
Oops.
position yourself and get an initiative change, or you can have somebody drop something.
I
I
can.
think that's all of them.
If you go to the skills tab and click the little wrench-looking icon, and it comes up with all of the spends for that
excellent.
skill.
The skills. Okay, hold on. Sorry about this, guys. Skills tag and wrench. What,
Are
for
you
range
doing your
combat?
taxes again while you're playing?
Shut up. And range combat?
Yeah.
Stunts? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Hey, just for the record, I was drawn Turg as like one of those French girls last episode. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
that's
this?
fine. That's completely understandable.
Okay, inflict 1 more point of damage. Pin down your drops your weapon. You falls to the ground. Okay, I've got 3. Then and you said that knocking them to the ground is 2.
Yep, and you can increase. Well, we still need to roll damage too, but we'll do that after you spend your your points. You can increase damage by 1 for each one that you spend too.
Okay, then I'll knock them to the ground and increase 1 point of damage, whatever it is
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
All right. So base damage 9. 1, 2, 3. So it's 4, 5. Okay, armor. Okay, so tell me what happens to this guy.
Yeah. Hit him in the head. Take his head off. Boom. Can I do that?
Sure.
That's what happens.
Alrighty. Okay,
Obviously,
so
he falls down.
well, yeah, he does fall down. All right. Let's see here. So that's your action. All right. So we move back to the top of the roster.
Have I still got? That was. Do I still got a quick action here? No, I used the
Yes.
quick action to go around the corner.
You have 10 feet that you can move. You still have your fast action though.
Okay, then I come back around the corner, hopefully out of line of sight of the other guy.
Okay. Artois, you're up.
Sarge, get the hell out of the way! He's gonna, push him out of the way so he can start working on Lorca. He's gonna grab Lorca by the jacket, push him up or pull him up to him, and start taking a look at his wound. So Lorca did take a critical injury, right?
Correct. And he's broken at this point in time.
All right. So I get a +2 to my medical check, and I'm gonna give him a Motrin and water.
So Motrin and water is just to replace health points, not to take somebody from broken. He has to be brought from broken up to not broken. Right?
Okay.
So you would just use.
ho-
So what you would do is a regular medicine check. You would be using first aid.
Okay, but I still get the +2 from my field surgeon talent.
Correct.
All right. Cool. I'm
So
gonna
go ahead
do
and roll that medicine check with that +2.
Oh,
You want to push that?
That didn't actually get the +2. Hold on.
Go ahead and do /roll 2d6.
/roll 2d6.
Come on, buddy.
You want to push that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Billy's gonna slap Lorca around a bit, thinking it's mostly a psychological issue. He thinks he just has like a flesh wound that's freaking him out. He's like,
My
Lorca,
fucking head.
wake
hit
up,
my head.
boy.
Ah.
Oh my God! What is happening?
What is? How many times did he just throw it?
I have no idea what just happened there.
Uh.
How many times did you click push? Like 8?
No, once.
That's
Oh
so
my
funny.
gosh. Okay, so
Let's use
it's
them all.
the,
I'm
it's the first one.
miraculously healed completely.
It's the first one. So you got 1 extra success, but you got to roll panic.
All right.
So click on that stress button.
Yep. Oh.
Tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All your skills using agility suffer a -2 modification until your panic stops. So that includes any range checks.
Sarge, look what you got me doing now.
What are you talking about, Billy? Not Gorgor, not Gorgor,
Good old Gorgor.
and Afrax.
Bro.
These are actually,
Oh,
I
no.
did a Google for a specific type of name, and that's where those came from. So, yeah, those are real names
Wow.
of a modern generation of people.
Wow.
So you still get him up. He gets 2 health points. I'll go ahead and bump that up. So you are no longer broken. You do still have that. Let's see here. You still have to deal with that critical injury until somebody does a roll that's specific to it. Got it, Lorca?
Roger Dodger.
Okay, so but you are no longer broken.
Yay! Fuck. Thanks, Doc. We got to get back in this fight, though. I'm fucked up. Sorry.
Quit apologizing. Get your ass back out there. Take another few bullets. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Oh,
So
no.
while you're doing that, you hear a door open to the north. Let's see here. This is. Where is close combat, stamina, mobility, command, manipulation? We'll say. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So you see that door open, you see somebody kind of poke their head out, and the door shuts.
I'm poking my head out.
Okay. So that takes us to Sergeant Stratford.
All right, let's do it. Okay.
So you got 2 to the south still, active bodies, and then you had that door open.
Okay. We need to get in a better position. Man, this prepare to lush talent's really coming in clutch here. So I'm gonna try that one more time.
Okay.
Son of a gun. Son of a gun.
Freeze. You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action. Your stress level and the stress level of all PCs in short range you increase by 1. All right, so I'll handle that increase in stress.
Okay.
Okay, so Billy, Zap,
What the hell's going on with you guys? Pull yourselves together, for fuck's sake.
Stratford,
I don't know what's
Lorca.
happening.
Davis is the only one who doesn't increase in stress, and Finnegan. Finnegan's just watching all this go on like, oh, fuck. All right, so your slow action's gone.
Yep.
And let's see here. It is still happens. That action still happens. So everyone
Cool.
can move 30 feet.
I imagine not me though, because I'm frozen.
No, you can move 30 feet. You just don't have a slow action this round.
Okay. Sweet.
My suggestion is we push into this hallway together.
Davis goes
Or need
up,
to.
back up the fucking the hole. Is like, yeah, bye guys.
Wait, David,
Yeah.
for me.
We lost the whole squad. I'm pushing up.
Okay, I'm gonna push back into the hallway again.
Careful. There's a bunch of guys down there.
Oops. I just want to stay on this corner.
And you're next, so you're ready to kill them all. We can see into this room. Is that supposed to be the case? The room in the far south. I see the door there. It's closed, but okay.
The door to the upper side is open.
Okay.
Everyone done moving?
Yep.
Yeah. Zap.
Yeah, my position's good. Until it's mine. You said this door to the north is open, right?
No. Up here? No, it's closed. It's reclosed.
Okay. They closed the door. The door to the south. That's in my LOS.
You should be able to see which ones are open. Oh, I see which one you're talking about. This one down here. Yeah, that shouldn't have been opened.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of dudes in there just fucking waiting for you. You know it.
You know it.
And there's still people.
Maybe they just want to have coffee, okay?
And there's still 2 targets down the hallway, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Well, then I'll hold my my current position and do another jump around the corner, fire, jump back thing if I get the chance. When it's my turn.
That's did not work out. Oh, that's stupid. Anyways, let's see. Okay, Stratford, Lorca, you're up.
Okay. So, I'm not broke anymore, which means I can actually do something, or do I have to heal?
You have fast and slow actions. Remember,
Okay,
you can't
perfect.
really heal in this game unless somebody heals you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, as I come around the corner, I bring that smart gun down. The IR headset helps me sight in on this guy just south of me. So I'm aiming at him and I'm running full auto on him.
Okay, so it's a range modifier of -1. So right click on the word, the smart gun, and then put a plus, or just put 1 in there. And you have the machine gunner, right? Ability?
Yes, I do.
So you don't increase in stress. Okay, so just
So
put 1.
1 for modifier.
Yep.
Okay. And blood in the eyes. Do I still take the -2?
Oh yeah, you do. So it's actually -1 total.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yep.
Roll panic.
Nice.
Keeping it together.
Let's go.
So
Not me.
the smart gun ratchets down and you start firing, but it ends up jamming up. So your weapon is jammed. But that's armor piercing. So let's see here. Damage on that is what? 3? So I should roll 1d6. Yeah, it is. Tell me what happens to this dude.
So I'm already half blinded in the eye just from the blood. You know, I'm amped up. I'm hyped up. As I come around the corner, just like I practiced on my ship in between my scribe duties, I bring it down, and it's almost instant. The smart gun just ratchets a volley off, and this guy just turns into a pink mist, and I'm just holding it there, waiting to sight in on the next person.
And that also reminds me, Zap, your weapon is jammed because you rolled that stress die. Even though you didn't panic, your weapon's still jammed, so you're going to need to try and clear it this next round. Or switch weapons, whichever you decide. Finnegan, you're up.
Finnegan, I think, is just going to... can he just go on Overwatch and watch this door?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that's what he's going to try and do. Is he's going to try and go on Overwatch and watch that door then.
Okay. Davis, you're up.
All right. Definitely going to move out of here. Well, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing and do Overwatch on this door. Kind of
Okay.
lean around the corner so I've got cover from this door, but Overwatch to the west.
Okay. Okay, one of my guys. My other guy. Okay. So, let's see. Lorca, you're the closest one, so... Let's see, that's 80. And somebody's not muted, and they sound like a freaking airplane taking off. Range is long, so that's a -2 modifier.
You're gonna have me some fun.
Let's see, what goes up there. Alright, so full auto starts spattering around all over this place.
Can we see where it's coming
Completely
from?
Misses you. Yeah, it's coming from the south. And it completely misses you, Lorca.
Yeah, Zap. It's south, left side of the hallway.
Alright, so that's that dude, that's that dude. That dude is dead. I'm gonna remove him from the combat tracker. Alright, Zap, you're up.
Clear my weapon. Clear the grenade launcher.
Okay, so you just want to do that regular, or do you want to try and use your fast action to do it?
Try and do it with my fast action.
Okay, so roll heavy machinery. You clear the jam.
I'm man.
So that's your fast action, so you still have your slow action.
I hate to do this, but what the fuck. Alright, I step out into the hallway.
Okay, so you can move 10 feet for free.
Can someone move me out into the hallway, please?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so that's a long shot, so it's going to be at -2.
Okay.
Stay him towards the ceiling.
What the hell is ambient sound?
That's actually a good idea.
What the fuck was that?
Gee, many
Got a ghost in the room?
That was
Can I
Roll
push
panic.
no, you can't push that.
Can't you panic?
Yeah, you gotta roll panic first.
I don't panic!
Well, you might.
Told you that.
I don't know.
Everybody blow on his dice.
So click that stress button.
Nice.
-2, so it's a 2. Okay, so you're fine. All right,
Zap
so
doesn't panic!
once again, your weapon jams up, but the round hits. So that does, let's see here, 9 dice of damage.
Ooh.
So that's 3 total damage. We roll armor. Why isn't this guy wearing his armor? Wear your armor. There you go, buddy.
You forgot to put it on.
He totally forgot to put it on. He takes 1 point of damage.
Wow.
Yeah. This guy was ready for combat.
Or his flak armor.
Yep, he's wearing full flak armor. If you take a look at this guy, he's wearing full military grade armor. It's probably not the same as yours. Probably looks like it might be made by somebody like Siegson.
Probably
All right.
Siegson.
Yeah,
I think I
so
see some duct tape in there.
yeah, there's a little bit of duct tape. All right, so Zap, that's your turn. That takes us to the top of the thing. All right, so Davis, Finnegan, who wants to shoot first?
I knew it. Yes, let's do it. Kill them all, guys.
Come on, guys. You can do it.
Kill them
I'll
all.
let Finnegan choose
Go ahead,
because you're more out in the open. If you
Yeah,
wanna
you're more
figure
out in
it
the
out
open. Get fucking murdered.
All right, yeah.
So it's
fire
a
off.
you're just at that medium range. So roll the attack at -1.
Okay.
You want to push that?
Yeah, I'll push it.
All right. Wow, you lucky son of a bitch. All right, so how you want to spend those stunts?
Drop the weapon and extra damage.
Okay, so drop the weapons 1, extra damage is 1, so that's 3. It rolls armor. Tell me what happens to him.
Love
As
this.
soon as he opens up the door, I'm already ready with my revolver, and I notice the gun first. I shoot the hand, and then I shoot him in the head, and he just collapses.
Makes a giant fucking red
What
canoe
you
in
get
his
for wearing
forehead.
a purple shirt?
Is that a guy back there too?
What? Where? Yes.
He does not have an RPG, right?
Oh, he totally has an RPG.
Ah.
Do I have
that's
to take
fire,
my
shut the
Overwatch
door.
still?
Yeah, you totally get to take your Overwatch stuff.
Nice.
So range is 100. So you're at long range, so -2.
Okay. Do I get the aim with an Overwatch? I don't
No,
remember.
you do not. No, you
Okay.
don't. No pink mist for you, my friend. You need to use your weapon.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
re-roll.
That's what it
re-roll
was.
that with the weapon. Yeah, I was about to say that does not look like a Roland Davis dice pool. There, that's a little bit better. You want to push that?
No.
Where's your
And
stress
same
die?
thing for stunts.
Your stress die's gone,
Oh yeah.
or it didn't come through. You have one stress, and yet it didn't come through.
It says I have 0 right now. I don't know.
Oh,
It
yeah,
won't go
should
up.
have been
But-
there.
There we go.
Oh, I see
I'll roll
why.
that d6 then.
Yes, please. Okay, cool. How you want to spend that stunt?
Damage and drop weapon.
You have one stunt. Which one?
Oh yeah, I thought I had 2. Then
Way to count.
damage.
Damage. All right, so that's 3 damage. That's armor piercing. So slash roll 1d6. Tell me what happens to him.
Yeah.
At the same time that Finnegan's taking out that guy there, another round zips past his head and hits the guy holding the RPG back there. And he drops. And then I look over at Finnegan and give him a little nod.
You don't give him a wink or anything.
Not yet.
Bite your lip.
Yeah.
Thanks for not moving.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, so that's Billy Artois. You're up.
Right, so Lorca hops over out from behind this corner and takes a shot with his sentry gun. And Billy looks at him and says, "How do you think I'm supposed to help you if you keep moving like that?" And he's going to grab him by his shoulders and start applying something to him.
Start spitting in his eye.
Oh, God.
Exactly. So is there a roll to get rid of his critical injury, or would I just be rolling
medicine.
a normal motion
It's a medicine roll.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that. Try to get rid of his critical injury.
Sounds good.
Give me 1 second.
Oh my god. You want to push that?
Ow.
Yeah. I said, come here.
Ah, I'm
And
fighting,
he
I'm fighting.
flips him back.
God, trying to take aim.
That's better, but fuck.
Roll panic.
Fuck.
Yep.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh,
Oh, honey. All right, so the it still goes through. You are definitely panicked. Your slow action the next round, because this is a slow action, is gone. And everyone within short distance of you gains a stress. So we take that. We get rid of this. Let me. Okay, that's deleted. So Lorca, you can see now. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Everyone within short range. So let me tally this up.
I'm gonna need some nap relief.
Yeah. Or use your personal item, or take a breather and
right.
use some command. Make these guys like stop being.
Hey, I'm taking notes.
All right, Zap, Zap, and Lorca are the ones that increase in stress. So, Artois, I got you guys. I'm doing it. So so we don't double up. 3 and Zapparino. All right, Stratford, you are just out of range.
Oh, thank gosh.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Okay, Billy, that's your turn. Yeah, you cleared out his Huya though.
Yeah. As soon as he rubs that Motrin on Lorca's head, he hears Roland's sniper go off, and it freaks him out, thinking it's a bogey. And yeah, I'm frozen.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Pack your shit.
I can't believe that just fucking happened. Stratford, you're up.
I'm up.
You're up.
All right, so I notice I don't have an Ithaca anymore because I dropped it looking for Lorca. So I'm going to take my pulse rifle out. But what I'm going to try to do first is I'm going to kind of look around, see that we're kind of struggling, but Davis and Finnegan seem to be carrying us. So, all right, keep a level head about this, Lorca. I'm going to want you to level this bastard out. I'm going to try to take a deep breath, I guess, and try to relax before.
So if you want to use your personal item,
Okay.
you
I can do that.
you just automatically decrease 1.
Oh, okay.
You want to do that?
So we'll do that, yeah.
Okay.
And then I was trying to give a... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That is a slow action, though, using your personal item.
All right. So what I'm going to do is use my personal item and then give a command to Lorca with my fast action.
Do you have that ability?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then go ahead and roll that command check. That is a very powerful ability if it's used. Okay, so what are you trying to do? Are you trying to increase his dice pool, or are you going to try and calm him down?
Increase his dice pool.
Okay, so he will get +2 dice on his next roll.
Awesome. And then I guess the stress lowers the personal item, and then that's it, guys.
Yep. What is your personal item?
That's a good question. Apparently I didn't write it down. My personal item is the entrenchment spade.
Yeah, why?
I got from my in boot camp. My drill sergeant was brutally murdered, and I ended up using his spade in honor of him.
Okay.
That was just off the top of my head.
All right, that's good. That's fine. Lorca, you're up.
Okay. I'm trying to read the rules on the stress and relieving. I don't have a personal item on me, or I didn't write it
No,
down.
everyone has a personal item.
My main gig is to I'm looking for a way to kind of bring everybody else down from the fight.
It's not going to work with everyone else. You can try and use a command check on somebody to lower their stress, but that's a slow action for you, and you still have a person down to the south. I'm just pointing out.
Right, and I did say level him out, and I gave you the extra dice.
No, this dude is totally about to murder all of you.
I'm sorry, I thought he was dead.
My dice, that's fine.
Okay, no, then
just waste your dice.
I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Then I'm gonna once Artois is done spitting in my eye and cleaning me up, like my mom did back when I was 5 and I had chocolate ice cream on my face. I rack free and I come back around that corner and I bring that smart gun down, and I let the system find him, and so we're gonna aim and fire full auto again.
Okay, so aim is +2. Full auto is +2. You're at a distance of -1. Was it? No, the second guy is -2.
I think it's 2.
Yeah, it's -2. So do that with the pulse rifle with 2 in that modifier. You no longer are blind thanks to Artois' spit.
There's no stress modifier, right?
No. Yeah, it does it automatically.
Okay.
Finnegan, why do you keep changing sizes?
Because sometimes I like to be big and sometimes I like to be small.
That's
not top one.
That's double top. You just switched again. I just fixed you and you fucking switched again. Oh, what the fuck, man? Stop doing. If you're doing that on purpose, Finnegan, I'm gonna fucking fly to your house and kick your ass. Okay, stop.
Dude, why are you doing that on purpose, dude?
Yeah. There. Okay. Cool. You want to push that?
No.
Oh, wait, my friend. Your weapon was jammed.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
That's right. So, if you want to try and use your fast action to unjam, you can use those dice that that old homeboy gave you. So that would be a heavy weapons check.
Cool.
Or, I'm sorry, heavy machinery check.
Every machinery.
You can use those 2 dice if you want.
Nice.
Okay, cool. All right. So, did you use those 2 dice that Stratford gave you?
No, I did not.
Okay, slash roll 2d6. We'll put that onto the smart gun. Okay, that didn't do anything. How do you want to spend that stunt?
Well, that's a good question.
Oh, hey,
like
who's this Tabletop Tony just subscribed? Thank you, Tabletop
What a
Tony,
guy.
for the subscription.
What a guy.
What a guy. I bet you that he's a really handsome dude.
I hear he's an elite sergeant, great leader.
Yeah, I hear that he makes everyone look old next to him by comparison.
The stress reliever.
It's
I'm gonna
Sounds like a great guy.
take 1 more point of damage.
okay. Tell me what happens to him.
So again, like after I broke off from Artois' amazing abilities, I bring it down, and really the smart gun does the work for me. As soon as I bring it down, it's locked on this guy, and it fires off another volley. And this guy just follows the same fate as the previous one, and just turns into a pink mist on the side of the wall and the door that he's sitting right next to.
Okay, Finnegan, you and Davis, who are facing towards the west, see 2 guys run up to this technical. One jumps in the back, or I'm sorry, both of them jump into the passenger seats, and the vehicle starts up. Finnegan, you're up.
I really don't have anything to take care of that unless if I throw an electroshock.
Pew, pew.
I could try. Yeah, so I guess Finnegan's going to rush towards the corner of the store and peer in and try and take out the driver, maybe.
Okay, so that's going to be a very difficult shot. Okay, so that's actually outside of the weapon range of your pistol.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, let me double check though. Let me double check. Yeah, because it would be long range and your pistol's medium.
Okay. Then I'm going to switch to my pulse rifle.
Okay, so that's your fast action.
And then I'm just going to take the shot then if I can.
Okay, so it'll be at, if you're trying to specifically hit the driver, it's going to be at, due to the distance and the aiming, it's going to be at -4. So right click on the name of the pulse rifle and put -4 in there for the modifier. Roll panic. All right, so number 1, that shot doesn't go through. So on your next turn, you got to take off running.
All right.
Your stress level decreases by 1. Everyone within short distance of you, which is nobody, thankfully this time. So once next turn comes around and you use your turn to go seek cover, your stress will go down by 1.
Okay.
Davis?
I'm gonna follow up and do the same thing.
Okay,
Try
so
and take out the driver.
Same modifiers for you. So if you're aiming, since you're not moving, that would be at a total of -2. You want to push that?
Nah.
Okay. How do you want to spend the stunts?
Were they sooner in initiative order by much?
They're not in the initiative order.
Oh, okay. They're not really holding a weapon, so I guess just all extra damage.
Okay, so that's 4 damage. So because they're in a vehicle, they get quite a bit of cover. So that blocks 2. So that, you said you put it both into damage, so that's 4 damage, 2 soaked. All right, so you hit this guy in the shoulder, and he kind of slumps back, but he's holding onto the wheel, and you hear him gas it, and you see this technical take off to the south. So down this way. Okay, and that takes us to... Actually, that takes us out of combat.
Oh shit.
So I remove panic conditions. Finnegan, you end up running for cover. Your stress goes down by 1. I'm removing panic conditions now. Weapons can become unjammed. Panic condition is removed. Okay. It's on you guys.
I'm just continuing to overwatch the west until I'm told otherwise.
Okay.
Status conditions. How's everyone feeling? Lorca,
So
are you okay?
Do we drop panic or we're still panicked?
No, you are no longer panicked, but you still have stress. Your stress doesn't go down unless you guys take time. You interact with your personal items, so on and so forth.
No time to talk about feelings, Sarge. Give us some orders.
It's not what I'm fucking talking about, piece of shit. All right. So we had some bullies over here to the right. Although, are we chasing down that technical? Did you tell me about the technical, rather?
Not yet.
I got 5 doors to the south. I'm watching.
Sergeant Stratford!
Yes?
This is Jesse Thompson.
Jesse, go ahead.
A door just opened up. A big one.
There's a technical coming through. Anything you got on there to deal with that?
I got a pistol, Sergeant. You guys didn't leave me shit.
Oh, lol. Huh.
Put your head down, Jesse.
I love you.
Get out of sight.
Yeah, get out of sight. Steer clear.
Okay.
Keep an eye on where it's going, though.
I'll register a direction and tell Brookson about it when he gets here.
Roger that.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Ow.
Love you.
Well, love you too.
Love you too. All right, so we need to make a decision. Let's head south.
Sarge, if we cover this door and I cover this hallway, you want to take a group of them and start clearing those rooms to the north and south.
Shouldn't we take just like 5 minutes to, chill the fuck out?
We don't have that kind of pleasure. So let's
I didn't say anything about pleasuring ourselves. I said chill the fuck out.
So
Here's
before
that. Artois biting up a tourniquet and has an injection of Naproleve for himself and throws one to Zap.
Oh, I'm all over that shit.
Okay, so nap relief. So you're giving 2 out then. 1 for you.
Yep.
And 1 for Zapparino. So that takes you down to 0. If I remember right. I think the first time it takes you down to nothing. It's been a while since we used it. Oh, wait a minute. It should say on this thing. Hold on. It does. Reduces level to 0. Injectable pain reliever. Warning, an overdose of nap relief can have an intoxicating effect. So if you use it again, it's going to be bad. Alright, so Zap is taken down to 0. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
Yeah, clear my weapon. Reload.
Yep.
All that
Cleared
good
and
stuff.
reloaded.
Oh, I'm gonna grab my Ithaca. That's on
You
the
pick
ground.
up your Ithaca.
Awesome. I'll switch to that.
And Napro is the only thing that brings down the stress other than the personal items, right?
Other than personal item and waiting for 5 to 10 minutes in a safe environment.
Lorca, if you need some, I still have a couple cans of Naproleve.
Hey, Sarge,
Yeah,
this
Doc,
trying
if
to...
you have one to borrow, I would I'd appreciate it.
Hey, Sarge, this trying to clear in two directions. I don't think that's working for us. I think we got lucky. I think we need to maintain a position, overwatch at one end of this hallway, and then clear that room that the technical just took out of. And work that way or the other way around. One or the other. Your call.
Right. Wasn't Lorca? Didn't you say you were going to watch south here while we clear the top?
Yeah, I can watch south of this intersection, but I still need somebody to cover my back and this door here, because that looks like you probably had still people in there.
All right, no, what we're gonna do is fall back, Lorca. I want you to hold here. I'm pointing at that. We're gonna secure this garage so that none of these other technicals can get out.
Well, with all due respect, Sarge, they're escaping from a different direction, so we gotta choose where we're going.
What do you mean they're escaping from a different direction?
That technical went south. That technical went south. He didn't come towards us. He went south.
Right. They're exiting out of the door down south in the garage. So, Lorca, how have you watched this hallway here so that you don't back up, so that you don't take damage from the rear, and we'll sweep and clear this garage.
Roger that. Do you have some sort of map of this facility? How do we know these doors don't go somewhere?
We don't. We're just going to clear the garage first.
Roger that, sir.
Hey, just looking at what we can see, right? We've got the room that we dropped down into. We came out into this hallway, right? We've got the garage to our left, looking at it from above. And then we've got this hallway to the right. So if we pull back, just pull back. I'll move back, you move back, Lorca. We can guard this end while you guys clear and sweep the garage, right? Is that what we're saying?
Right. Exactly, yep.
There's no door to the south, Lorca.
Nope.
If you take a look. So nobody's going to be able to pop out on us there.
Right, you'll just pretty much be holding this line.
You want to take eyes north? I got south with this heavy bitch.
Sounds good.
We'll just lean each other so we don't have to sleep in the rain.
Love it.
So, Stratford, as you enter this garage, you see the broken remains of this smart gun, or sentry gun. You see the body over here that Roland made. You see a bunch of technicals, motorcycles. There's a big open gate to the south that looks like there's some tank traps through and everything. Like it's a good fighting position, and it leads out, and you can kind of see the sunlight on the other side. To the north, you see a big door, one of those massive kind of doors with the controls of it being right here.
Okay.
As far as you can tell in here, there's a...
Yep.
Oh, and sorry, there's another door to the south here that leads towards the east.
Okay. I need Finnegan, Davis, watch my back. Artois, just sit there and look pretty.
Hey, Artois, if you got nothing else going on, man, you wanna pat down these bodies?
Yeah, I figure I could do that.
Observation check, Artois.
I got you covered, brother.
So, who are you checking?
I would be checking this body right here.
So, not much on him. There's weapon, ammo, his mask and everything. Just by kind of looking at him and, you know, the things that you've seen, he looks like he could possibly be a citizen of Fakir.
Yeah. Nothing that I can really tell that gives a real good identification. It looks like a Fakir civilian to me.
There's that other guy down at the other end by the other door to the garage.
Yep.
Talking about the two in the south there, Zap?
Nah, I don't think that's safe going down there. That's not what I'm talking about, Billy.
Well,
don't put yourself out there, man. We won't be able to cover
talking
you.
about the one to the door bay.
Yeah. There you go.
And then Davis, I want you to get a post up in this position.
so that you can watch this door down here.
Watch which door?
There's a door down here that goes to the east. I'm pinging in the far south.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, so if you could get in here and get in a good spot so that when I'm opening this door, you can get a shot on somebody.
So, Billy, you check this guy out. Not too much on him either. Looks like quite a bit of ammo. He had a machine gun. The ethnicity of this individual, though, doesn't look like anybody that you've seen before. Basically, your best guess is that this guy's from Zabsy. He has a tattoo on his arm, though, that kind of stands out as, you know, from briefing and everything. You believe that this was one of the... He basically has the tattoo of one of the warlords. In particular, I believe it was Kaifo.
Oh, hey, cool. We killed one of the warlords. Job done.
Yeah, you totally just killed one of the warlords. It's not. It's it.
Too easy.
Mission 2 to go, guys. 2 to go.
2 to go. Quest
Yes,
updated.
The Kaifo. Yep, that's the warlord's name that he works for.
This one don't have much on him either. Looks like he might be Zapsian, but his tattoo looks like a mark of Kaifo.
Roger that, Artois. Artois, I need you in here. I want you to watch this door while I open it. I'm actually going to try to fiddle with the commands, and if I can't open it, I want Artois to come open it. So
It's a button. It's a button.
It's a button. It's literally
Yeah.
a button. I
it's
can't
like
figure this
open.
out. Artois,
guys, help!
Artois. I don't have contact. Artois. Like the button, dude. All right, watch this door. I'm getting ready to open it. So get your Overwatches in. Everyone? Cool. All right, button pushed.
All
Is
right.
this guy
So,
in what I think he's in?
yeah, he's totally in that.
Okay.
There we go. We fixed that. There we go. So, yeah, the door opens, and the minute that it opens, we're going to handle all of this at the same time. Some dude in a power loader. At least it looks like a power loader, although it's kind of a bluish color instead of the yellow. It doesn't look like very as well made. It's been repaired and cobbled together several times, and it looks like there's been plates welded to the front of it. So that would be... Where's Davis at? Oh,
I'm trying to move down here to get behind cover, but like every movement is taking 5 minutes to load for me. I just want to be like right there.
Okay. There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. So, all right. Let's just handle this all at once because that's fun. So what we'll do is we'll see who goes first on their Overwatch. Okay, we'll add everyone to the combat tracker. Combat tracker, let's see here. You're dead. You don't get to be a part of this. You're dead. You don't get to be a part of this. And we roll. Ignore the extra turns for the power loader. It's so that goes
I love
away.
the power
That goes away.
bottom. I mean power on the bottom.
That goes away. Alright, so first person on Overwatch. Basically everyone was on Overwatch, including Stratford. So everyone's going basically in turn order, which would be this guy first. So his best line of sight is on you there, Davis.
Oh, it's not based on agility or anything?
No, it's because everyone is going first, or everyone is in Overwatch. It's just an initiative. And he's got a pretty high agility. What's your agility?
4.
You can look, I guess. I haven't done. Let's see here. His agility
it's your
is also
decision.
4. Yeah, I know, but still, let me see if there's anything in here about it. Overwatch. If both of you and the enemy assume Overwatch positions and both choose to fire against each other, then an opposed ranged combat roll determines whose attack goes first. The roll does not count as an action for either one of you. I'm not going to do a bunch of different range rolls, so he's going to go first. But you have cover. Let's see here. So +2 for modifier for full auto. What's his range for you? Let's see. That's long range. So -2. Okay, that ends up hitting. So, Davis, roll your armor and then do / roll forward. Oh, actually, I just figured this out. So if you right click on the armor thing, you have 4 armor. That'll work. Right click on the word armor and then do armor doubled because you're in cover. You take 3 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Roll crit.
No.
What do I need to roll?
There's if you look at critical injuries on the first page, roll crit.
Bottom right corner of your page.
Oh, there it is. Okay. It's the first time I've taken this much damage.
So the rounds end up spanging off, and one of them just ends up puncturing through your leg and just busting up your femur, and it's it hurts, buddy. It stings.
Ouch.
Shouldn't have taken off the ghillie suit.
Yeah.
So that takes us next to Finnegan. You're up. Yeah, your vision's kind of blocked on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire off a shot at this guy that was in the power armor. Did this other power armor go away that was in front of me?
It's still there. Let me put it back in there. And Davis, you're still gonna get to act, by the way. Like normal.
Okay.
Because everything's we're basically doing Overwatch right now.
Wait a second. Is this a power loader or power armor? What are we looking at?
Power loader.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Okay. You scared the shit out of me there. Betting in.
So I'm just gonna take a shot then.
At the guy in the power armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, it disappeared. That was weird. Let me load that back up. There we go. Put that there and back there. There we go. Okay. So you're using your pulse rifle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's medium range. So do the pulse rifle at -1. Okay, how do you want to spend that stunt?
Just extra damage.
Okay, so give me 1 second here. Power, 3 armor, and so we'll put this at /roll 66. That's armor piercing, so 3d6. So 3 damage. So you see the round pop through that whole his front armor, and it hits him, and you can see a grimace come up on his face, and he's hurting, but he's not down.
Okay.
And so this guy comes out in the power armor, and he kind of turns towards Stratford, because close combat doesn't count for Overwatch. That's the extent of his action. Okay, so Billy, you're up.
All right.
So the only thing you can do is shoot. You can't really do anything else, because we're doing the Overwatch action right now.
Right. Yep, that's what's happening.
Come on, Billy. You got this.
We're gonna give her a good old-fashioned try.
What you doing there, homeboy?
Pulling up the character sheet. It's taking a minute
gotcha.
for some reason.
So you want to push that?
Sure. I smack it a couple times. Must be jamming again.
And no, it jams completely on you. Roll panic.
Damn.
All right, so Billy is not allowed to do any more dice rolls today. You rolled like 11 dice and got a 0 on it. All right, so your weapon jams. Stratford. Basically, the only thing you can do is shoot, but you can shoot.
Well, hey, buddy, there's a power armor guy. Taste some Ithaca.
Taste some Ithaca. So you add 0 to that. So it's medium range.
Can you re-equip it for me, please? I
Oh
can't
yes,
seem
sir. You need Daddy
seem to
hold your
do it.
hand and re-equip you.
I do, yeah.
Okay, Daddy's got you, buddy. Don't you worry. There you go.
Right, you said don't add 2?
Yeah, so
Just
it's
regular
0.
roll.
Yep, so it's 0. Yep.
All right.
You want to push it?
No.
Okay, so 12d6. Oh wow! Tell me what happens to him.
That's hilarious.
It's the one damage that went through was enough to take him out.
That's hilarious. So, did he already take damage before?
Yeah, he took 3 points of damage from Finnegan.
From Finnegan, that's right.
Yeah.
So he comes out in the power armor. Finnegan gets that the pulse rifle shot off, and it gets like a good amount deep within him. Right? He turns, looks at me, getting ready to fight fisticuffs, be a really dramatic battle, and I just pull the Ithaca out and I shoot it, and a couple bits of the shrapnel embed itself into his in his brain.
And you just see the power armor kind of slump forward, or the power loader power. I guess it's kind of power armor because he put plates on the front of it.
Nice.
And so he just kind of slumps over. And so that takes us, Davis. This is your last action before you end up taking. Taking
am
death.
I just rolling for my Overwatch, or
Yes,
do I
that's
get
it.
to take my turn?
Nope,
Okay.
you don't get to take a turn. This is. We are still in the Overwatch round right now.
So -2.
Yes, sir. You want to push it?
Might as well, since my leg's broken and I'm going down.
You're going down, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see.
So
Beautiful. Beautiful.
roll panic.
nice.
Keeping it together.
Okay. So your weapon runs out of ammo. Right? You should have spare ammo, but it does run out of ammo.
Mhm.
How you want to spend those 3 stunts?
Switching initiative order, and wait, do I go unconscious from the
You're
injury?
broken. You are broken. So you only thing you can do is try and patch yourself up and move.
Okay. Yeah. Switch initiative, and then anything extra is damage.
Okay, so switch initiatives 1, so that's 2 damage, 4 damage, armor piercing. Let's see, armor. Tell me what happens to him.
We both fire off that shot at the same time. His hits my leg. Mine hits his head.
And his head becomes a freaking wet mess of just flesh as the light armor piercing explosive tip caseless round pierces his skull and blows up on the inside. Alright, that takes us out of combat.
Oh, damn, Roland, you ain't looking too good, buddy. Come here.
Medic.
Well, I'll come to you.
You come here.
Hey, Sarge, did I disable these vehicles?
Gosh. Yeah, Zap. Disable these vehicles. Get Davis back up, for fuck's sake. Artois. Let's see.
Can someone relieve me? Can someone take this position?
Yeah, I'm still over here, Sarge. We just heard a bunch of fucking gunfire.
Oh, good gravy. Finnegan, get your ass back and help replace Zap. Secure the area.
Lorca,
I'm sorry you didn't do a duel with the power armor on power armor. Okay, I know that's what you wanted.
that's Dolmatov.
That's Tabletop. Well, there's a bit of Tabletop in Finnegan.
Yeah, maybe
I
he's
bet.
living vicariously. He heard about the gladiator arena.
So if Finnegan has a little bit of Dolmatov in him, does that mean that somebody told Finnegan to go fuck himself?
Pretty much, I guess.
Pretty much. I'm just making sure this room's secure before I head back.
So there's definitely no enemies. This dude is dead as dead. What are you? I mean, all the enemies
Sure.
appeared.
Oh dear. Oh good.
Oh, there it goes. Sorry, I did
Oh
it
my
twice.
gosh.
That's funny. Okay, so Lorca. Oh
Yes.
wow, honey. From somewhere down this hall, my dog's freaking out because of my laugh. You hear, I guess the best way to explain it is that you hear a crump of an explosion somewhere down this hallway. You don't know where. It's in one of these. Could be in this room. It could be in this room. It could be in this room. You just hear an explosion, and it causes you to drop your weapon. I mean, which doesn't really do anything since we're not in combat, but and the fact that it's on a swivel.
I was gonna say, do I just fall over?
You just go like this. You go like this and cover your ears, right? And the smart gun just kind of like flops around in front of you.
So as they're talking about the having cleared that area, I just quickly glanced to my left to kind of look at it, and that's when that explosion happens, and it literally just makes me shit my pants, and out of instinct, my hands go up to my ears. Fuck! We just had some sort of explosion down here in one of these rooms, Sarge. I don't even know which one it was, and so I guess I'm back on my smart gun.
I got
So,
you.
I'm trying to radio in Jesse as well.
Okay, stand by. I'm doing
So-
a little something for Artois here.
So-
Artois, you want to push that?
Oh my god, Artois.
I don't know. Hold on.
Hurts.
Let me see what it was.
0.
Oh, yeah. I guess I will.
All right. Well, Davis is back up at 1.
And out of,
Nobody's
like, 80
allowed to
dice,
use
you got one success.
Artois'
Yeah.
shit to fucking roll anymore. So yeah, you end up fixing him up. Go ahead and this is Thompson. Go ahead.
Thompson, yeah, is Adam Squad already inbound? What's going on?
They're inbound. They're about 5 mics out.
5 mics out. Roger, are you seeing anything on the outside? We're getting some explosions coming on the inside. Any activity?
Nope, just that technical took off to the south. That was it.
Roger that. Stand by. Over.
Is that a door at the bottom of this garage? Not the one going out, but
Yeah, there's
Over
a door
here?
going that way.
Yeah, there's a door. Yep.
That's like a kind of a weak spot for us at the moment.
Right.
Anything, that's like a garage door, right? Anything could come.
It's a pretty big door. I mean, it's
Anything
not
can come
nearly
through
not as big as this. I mean, there could be a tank in there that just kind of rolls out and runs you over. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Okay. Hey, question for you. So, using heavy mechanic skills and/or my blow-in place kits, can I irreparably harm these vehicles, the bikes and the technicals, etc.?
It would take a while to harm every single one of these. With the explosives, if you used up all of your explosives, you could probably take out, I don't know, 75% of them fairly quickly. And then you could probably spend, 10, 15 minutes trying to, break down the other ones.
What if I
Unless
just
you're
walked through? What if I just walked through and took all the keys?
Oh, well, these are like Humvees. There's no keys.
Yeah, I was fucking around.
No, I
Slash
know.
the tires. Fuck it.
I mean, you could do that.
What if Artois helped him, but like started messing with the computers inside the vehicles?
Well, these are all real. These are not like. This is literally what they look like. It's
Hey,
like old fucking battery trucks. Like, I mean,
Okay, so there's no Comtech in any of these vehicles.
no.
All right.
We're going old school. I'm just gonna slash all the tires.
All right, yeah, you go around
Nice.
and slash tires. That's fine. That'll probably take about the time it takes Billy to get Roland standing on his feet again.
Right, we're using a spare rifle barrel as a splint for him.
You want to try and splint that then too?
If we can, I guess.
Yeah, that would be another
Yeah.
medicine check.
Yeah, let's.
You want me to do it, or you want to do it?
I think I can do it now.
Okay,
It's
cool.
loaded up.
All right,
So,
good.
skills, med-aid.
Yeah, I mean, you splint it. It's he's not going to be able to run, but he can walk now. So no running
Maybe.
for you.
Maybe they've got a broom or something nearby I can grab as a makeshift cane for now. Prop myself up a bit.
I thought I was gonna say a crutch, but if you're gonna be caning it like fucking.
I mean,
Pimp Daddy
yeah,
Davis.
a crutch would work better, but I don't know if
Just get in that power armor and start walking around on that shit.
There you go. Just
Yeah.
fucking get it. Yeah, dude, get a power loader. Fucking, that'd be cool. All right, so tires are slashed. Davis is walking, can't run. Lorca heard an explosion to the south. Finnegan, you're just kind of hanging out there staring north. Anything else that you guys want to do?
That room to the north, Sarge, have you taken a look in there?
A little peek. I didn't really see. There's nobody else in there.
Observation check.
I'd say that explosion's kind of pressing. Let's get back to it.
Okay.
I'm just worried someone coming in on our rear. I mean, if we got the chance to just clear that room and then maybe check this garage door down here.
There's nobody in here, right? If I go inside and look,
Maybe, I don't know. Go ahead and look.
I am going inside and looking.
Go. Okay. Wait. Okay. Keep going. A little bit more. A little bit more.
On the trap.
Just keep going.
All right, hang on.
A little bit further.
I'm trying.
A little slow. Okay. Yeah, you're good. No, there's nobody in there.
Okay. All right. Good.
Anything of interest?
Well, I mean,
yeah.
he was looking for peeps. I don't know. Are you gonna search the area?
Well, I'm doing a real quick sweep and clear. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. Observation check at negative.
-2.
Observation check at -2.
Okay. We'll come back to it. I want to kind of deal with whatever the hell is exploding.
Okay. Yeah. You see that this was a room. Yeah. That's pretty much what you see.
Made of like concrete and stuff.
Yeah. There was like stuff in there.
Wow. Zap, we'll get back to it. There's no bogeys. Let's keep moving. That door to the south. Whew. Yeah, we need to check that door to the south.
If Finnegan and Lorca hold their positions, and then we check this door, then we should be pretty safe from someone coming up behind us.
Yeah. All right. About to open this door. I'm gonna need some guys on Overwatch. Whoever can.
Where's that motion tracker that I brought? Who has
Finnegan
it?
has it.
Benny,
Yep.
you still have it?
I guess so. I forgot all
You
about
probably
that.
just haven't had a look. It's probably just hanging on you. Why don't you give us your look-see? See if we can get some eyes for our guys.
That would be a Comtech check, wouldn't it?
Yep.
I like your radar going.
I'm measuring distance.
Got any pings?
So you get 2 pings inside of here. You get a ping up here. And a lot of this is fuzzed up because you're underground and there's a lot of thick walls here. But you definitely have pings there. You think that there might be more in the area, but those definitely stood out. You're able to get a clean read on those.
Yeah,
Okay, so nothing to the south.
At
No, I
least
think
not
I'm too
where
far
that he
north for that.
could at least that he could read.
And yeah, I'm going through this door. Who's going with me?
Not me. You're by yourself. I'm just kidding. I have the button controls. I think here ready. So
Yep.
Just get ready with that
You got
grenade
it.
launcher.
You got to open the door?
I press the button.
You press the button. Are you sure?
I press the button.
There, the door's open.
What the fuck?
So yeah, this area looks weird. It looks like it was cleared very recently. It's very strange. It looks like there's an area kind of in a center that has been cleared out and is made for like something is supposed to be stored here, but it's not here. And whatever it was is pretty freaking big compared to like the technicals and everything else, but it's not there.
Well, that sucks. Anything else of interest? I give it a good look.
Not really. The sandbags over here look like they were just used to stuff was cleared out of here. It doesn't look like there's anything of interest except for that this room was used or going to be used or was used for the storage of something pretty big, like maybe APC or bigger, but it is not here.
All right, comb the desert. Everyone get the combs out.
Man, we ain't found shit.
Says we keep on the spice stash.
Okay, so we got these. We got door here, door here. Let's check. I'm gonna go through the northern door.
We'll take the northern door. Yep.
Yeah, well, let's let.
Finny.
Hey, Lorca, we're coming out this door. Don't shoot us.
Roger that.
Lorca, you got 2 bogeys coming out the south. Just kidding.
I'm gonna go for the one that looks got long hair. Hang on.
He's got a fucking chin. Hold on. So Zap, as you and Stratford come out of that door, you notice that there's smoke coming out from underneath this door.
Okay.
But we've still got
All
that
right.
room right there, Sarge. And we did we see something in there?
We saw pings in here and up there.
Yeah, the
But not
pings
this
next
one.
to Finnegan, to the northeast and northwest.
What do you want to do, Sarge?
Okay. That's a good question. So Lorca, watch our rear. We're gonna check out the smoke.
Roger
They're
that.
not coming through. They're not a threat. As soon as they come through, I want them dead.
Roger,
Oh, hold on. Just one thing, Sarge. If we cleared this room here, then Lorca could take up a position further down the hallway, right? As long as Finnegan keeps watching to the north.
We clear
See what
which
I'm-
room?
Yeah, not the
This
room
room?
with the pinks. Yeah,
This one
exactly. Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. On me, Zap. We're sweeping and clearing this room here, so they can.
So
I would have waited for Zap to come up here.
yeah, I got you. So I think that's the point where we're going to actually hold up. It's
What the-
already been 2 hours. Believe it or not.
Wow.
And I know a certain somebody has to get to work, so I'd like to go ahead and pause as you open up this door into what appears to be a barracks, and a lone man over on the end kind of hiding behind a series of cots with a AK-4047 leveled at you. So Sergeant Stratford,
Oh, Zap's up! Oh, sorry.
Sergeant Stratford, what's
Starting
going
the,
through your mind at this point in time?
I'm concerned that these insurgents have sabotaged a lot of the key data or assets that we were looking to secure, covering their tracks, which is what I assume is happening. That, and I am worried about losing anyone. We already had 2 people go down, so I'm really trying to hold on, keep it together, and make sure that this isn't a command failure.
Speaking of the first one to, or second one to go down, Corporal Davis, what's going through your mind right now as you're hobbling along?
Davis is feeling a lot more confident about the whole squad and how we're operating as with every second that passed. It was looking kind of sketchy at first with Lorca taking all that damage. But now Davis isn't too happy about the broken leg, but pushing forward.
PFC Lorca, the other injured party here.
He is. He was excited. He was kind of getting off on the action in a way. Minus the fact that he got hit, that kind of hyped him up a bit. With the amount of blood that came out. That and blinding his eyes, and for somebody on such a heavy weapon, obviously, he was thinking about that too. But thankfully, to the doc's fine skills, he got him back in action, and he's just kind of at this point he's listening to what's going on, and trying to remain vigilant here with this hallway, and hopes there's a few more he could add to his count before they maybe get out of this base.
PFC Lightning Joe Finnegan, what's going through your mind right now?
PFC Lightning Joe Finnegan is thinking, what the hell? Why am I carrying this load? I'm just a damn pilot. I'm just supposed to get us in and out. I'm not supposed to take out all these insurgents. That's these other guys' job. No, he's nervous. He doesn't like being in this kind of combat. He prefers air combat to ground combat, but he's trying to hold his own, and he's trying to survive another day.
PFC Zap, what's going through your mind currently?
I'm loving the combat. I'm loving the fact that we actually have identifiable enemies in front of us to fight. Somewhat concerned. This is really stretching Zap's mental capacity, trying to understand why what's supposed to be just a bunch of pig farmers, so to speak, have this kind of tech and this kind of armory.
And finally, last but not least, the Heartbreaker, the Life Taker, the Life Saver, PFC Artois. What's going through your mind?
Right. So, if Billy wasn't high as hell on Napro leave right now, he'd be having a heart attack and an aneurysm all at the same time, because he hasn't had to deal with injuries like this outside of a medical bay in quite some time. He's stressed out, but he's definitely confident in the way that his team's been working with him. So.
And so for this week, coming up on Tuesday, we have our series finale for Conan the Pirate Under Black Sails. It's going to be a little interesting how I have to run it. I'll tell the players about that later. I don't know. It's going to be weird. So we'll see how that all ends up going. Friday, Curse of Strahd, Stratford? Yes, no?
Yes, Friday Curse of Strahd, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
And then are you starting next week, Davis?
This next weekend, unlikely. Probably one more weekend, and then we'll be good to go with Delta Green.
Okay, what is Delta Green?
Delta Green is kind of like a mix of X-Files and Supernatural in a way, both of those shows. But it's based on the Call of Cthulhu system.
Okay.
And uses a lot of that lore too.
Modern?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. Look forward to seeing that. Unfortunately, we won't be playing Alien next Sunday. I am taking my daughter for her 6th birthday to Disney World, or Disneyland, excuse me.
Excellent.
So,
congratulations to your daughter.
Yep, indeed. So I'm sure she's going to have a blast. Just a couple of quick shout outs. I wanted to plug Forloss Comics here. He does some Expanse stuff, as well as been kind of showing up some of our games here, which has been pretty awesome. His Expanse comic has been getting a lot of hits on Twitter. I threw both of his logins there, or excuse me, his accounts there. Forloth is the one where you can see the Expanse comics, and then Comics by Forloth are where he does his rather fun and interesting stuff about zombies and the TTA stuff. So awesome artwork. We love seeing it. It cracks me up every time I see something from that. So if I remember right, the cast and crew know about this comic, yes?
Yep. They do. That's the guy who played Marco. Someone just sent me a text while we were playing. Keon, he's grabbed the latest one I did of him and put it on his Instagram.
Awesome.
So yeah, they seem to like it.
That's very cool, man. It's awesome that you can do outreach like that. What's that? Humble brag? Yeah. I'm not trying to say that I'm the best, but I mean, I'm kind of a big deal. And then, you know, I want to throw a thanks out to Carl as well. Carl does a lot of the, and it didn't go through. Well, that's kind of an, there it goes. Carl's done some of the 3D printing stuff for us. The Finnegan's shoulder pad, Zap's helmet, which he's not wearing today. That's okay. He's still handsome as he is. And hopefully next time we play, I'll have my armor on. Just got to take some time to get it complete, but we're looking at getting him to help us out doing some full sets. And he also has an Expanse story that he runs about the EDT Agamemnon. So if you get a chance, check that out. So I think that's it for our stuff. Yes. Anything else anyone needs to throw out there for stuff going on this week? All right. Well, until next time, Semper Fi. We're going to go ahead and do a raid, so just give us a moment here. Thank you.